Hi, my name is Paul, I'm an organist, and in today's video we're traveling to Dausenau, which is a very small village with only like 1,000 people living there, but they have a wonderful historic church, and the whole city actually dates back to the 1300s, I think. So you'll see that. You can see the tower with the old city walls and these wonderful historic buildings which you can find everywhere in Germany. And we're crossing the old tavern right now, and it looks amazing. Just look at it. It looks like from a book. Of course it's closed, since with the recent problems everything in Germany is a bit more difficult than it used to be. But we eventually meet the church cat, pet it, and then we are at the church, which used to be a basilica, I think. So it's a very grand church, even though you wouldn't expect it from a small city like that. But first, let's enjoy the view. The organ we are visiting today was built by Förster and Nikolaus from Oberhessen in 2005 and is a very interesting instrument. It's probably one of the loudest organs I've ever played, even though it's pretty small, but it was almost like too much sitting up there. You'll notice eventually. And yeah, let's just get up to the organ and have a look at the wonderful church as well. As you can see, everything about this church is very historical, and the stained glass windows are just amazing. And here's the first look up to the organ loft. It's an interesting look of an organ because it's so white and is pretty tall for the room, but it fits it perfectly. So you'll hear what I'm talking about in a minute. This time I'm starting with the soft stops of the organ. This is the flute and the Schwebung, which is that wonderful floaty sound, and it sounds amazing, doesn't it? Tremulant, and the oboe, also a wonderful solo voice, which you will hear in a second. It's a very unique sound, isn't it? So that was the oboe with the tremulant. And here's our typical principal plano build up to the loudest stops of the organ. Very nice. As I said, I'm remarking here that it's very loud, and testing what it sounds like below the organ. So this was very shocking because it really was very loud compared to other organs we've played. Very interesting. So that is close to the tutti of the organ, which is uncomfortable upstairs, but downstairs it sounds like you're hearing it right now. Pretty impressive. As you can hear, the reverb is very cool and fits it perfectly, doesn't it? So very nice organ. So let's hear some flutes. It's amazing, isn't it? So very soft, very nice stops, and I think I'm doing a like cornet-like registration here with the solo voice, which we'll hear in a second, and it's a very wonderful hymn as well, probably one of my favorites. Let's see if you notice it. It's amazing, isn't it? This tremolant really adds to the atmosphere here. And listen to the swell. It gets so soft once you close it completely. It's a very impressive instrument. Here's a small flute as a solo voice, also works. I like these sounds a lot. It's always special if you have a nice flute. So, next solo stop is the oboe, which we've heard earlier, sounding like this. Also, very nice. I really like how raw this sounds. It's special with this instrument that everything sounds so nice and clear. I was very impressed by that. So I think I'm trying to do a small and a short toccata here with a pedal solo. Let's see how that goes. I think that's a strong flute in the pedal, so now I'm stocking up with 4 foots to make it a bit more present. And yeah, I think that's almost all of the stops of the organ, so yeah, wonderful organ. I was very surprised by its volume, let's put it like that, but a very nice instrument. I haven't shown you the trumpets on the grate so far, but we'll hear that in the ending sequence of the video. So I'm playing one of my preludes from the ESO collection, I think, and you'll hear the trumpets at the end, and it's a nice experience. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and well, I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.